See if I can make a stack. I need to make a stack of coins real quick. What's up, Clyde? What's going on with you? Heck yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. He been pulling good shit.
What's up with you, Clyde? What do you mean that you got a suggestion? A suggestion is something you should do your damn self. Yeah, that's a suggestion for yourself. Always remember, what you do is not what somebody else would do. You know what I mean? Yeah. All suggestions are for personal. You wouldn't buy no more VC. Why wouldn't I? If that's what I want to do. Huh? Would the enjoyment you get out of the game might not be the same enjoyment I get out of the game. Feel me? That's what I tell everybody. That's why you buy the game, to do the things you want to do. You might like playing park. I might like doing this. Some people like playing the game. Some people like sniping. Some people like spending cash. Some people want to do no money spent. Some people don't see as no reason. Some people don't care. Some people ain't got the money. Some people do. Most people don't see why spending it, because they ain't got the funds to do it. Some people got the money, they can spend it on what they want to. Some people buy VC, some people buy alcohol, some people buy games, some people buy crack, some buy shoes and hats and jewelry, other people buy video games and comic books. That's why everybody, I wouldn't buy VC. I wouldn't buy a bottle of alcohol. Why you spend money on a game? Why you get drunk? Heck yeah, nothing wrong with that. It's the worst.
I can't even watch this.
My shot. No shot.
All day, baby.
No, they've been dropped. Nah. One thing I did was snipe that LeBron last night. I ain't even tried to open none to get none yet. I ain't looking for Bol. Why would you think I want Bol? Why would you think I want Giannis? And I like the Bucks.
Look out there, MP.
What do we got? 19. No, but I was doing this bunch to remember. Like they give to remember. That's like the icon. Okay.
MP, how you feeling? Yes, I saw you, man. All right, cool.
I ain't played with this card all goddamn year. Only time you heard me talk about a Bol is to get him for Manute Bol career for the Manute Bol set. I don't give a damn though. I be trying to tell you. I told you I like KD. And I'm always in Milwaukee stuff, so you probably think, yeah, he probably would, like a Giannis or something. Remember I told you they should have had Ray Allen in his Bucks uniform, not the Sonics?
We know the players enjoyed the rest they get during All-Star Weekend. But Greg, you think it should be moved to later in the season?
I like how the current format splits up the season, but it seems more fair to hold an All-Star towards the end of the season so that voters get a more complete look at each player.
Now, Ball, after the missed three from Junior. Puts up a three. No good there. The Bucks go the other way with it. Last time they met was in Milwaukee.
And they lost the last matchup with this club.
We got it, Michael Jordan. Yo, hey, hold on, I gotta make a smaller. Hey, if you look away and then you glance back, like.
And it was really the reserves where the gap in play was felt.
Now, here's Junior. In the game against Boston, very impressive. And Junior throws it down.
Okay.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just landing in. He wanted to make a statement.
Here's Levine. He had 31 points in the win against Houston. Drummond working against Lopez. Drummond dishes the ball. A three-pointer, no good. You know, Greg, we talk a lot about Ball's offense, but his defense is just as important to this team.
Oh, Kevin, very disruptive. And he has terrific positional size and he can anticipate where the offense is going.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, I got a few minutes with Billy Donovan. They have won their one matchup against this team so far. He said the first order of business was for them to score against a very tough shot-blocking team inside. He said in the game like this, you can't turn down perimeter looks. They could be the key to victory. We'll see if he's right, Kevin.
Thanks, David. No question with the defense they're facing tonight. Coach would like to see Greg them gain some early confidence.
Efficiency is key for them. Don't make the mistakes that turn defense into offense.
Those mistakes included turnovers, bad shots, and rush shots. All must be avoided if they're to accomplish their goal.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow!
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you.
Whatever drawbacks Lopez may have, scoring in the post isn't one of them. He is a nightmare for opposing defenses to deal with down low.
Now here's Levine. Hard to imagine, but the stats are tremendous as he averages close to 27 points a game. Dishes it to Drummond. Good D by Lopez.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Here's Junior. Rebound, Andre Drummond.
Good.
Can't fault the play call. Even though
Good
he
job.
couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
DeRozan passes the ball. Fires the three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Ball's got 5.
Reliable three-point shooting is so important. Lonzo works hard to deliver that for the team.
2 minutes remaining in the first. Here's Junior.
Oh, my God. I got to get this jump. I don't even know what jumper I got on my guy.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
And defensively, Chicago's so solid. Steve, they don't gamble a lot. They just get the job done.
Kevin, they do. Well, how they get it done, they rely on their intelligence. Good communication at that end. Could they be more disruptive? Maybe, but they play to their identity.
And stolen by Drummond. Pass the ball. And there's the feed to Levine. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense in anticipation there to stop. Here's Junior. A three-pointer is right on target. Junior's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you,
Some changes. Kobe White, he's checked in for Green. Dosumu comes in for Levine. And it's Alex Caruso in for Lonzo Ball. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. JaVale McGee's checked in for Lopez. Bobby Portis comes in for Antetokounmpo. Joe Ingles, who's checked in for Chris Middleton. And Allen subbed in for Drew Holiday. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
Alex Caruso, he can make that pass in his sleep.
McGee is screen on Caruso. Junior kicks to McGee. Lays it up and banks it in.
and they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And that one's good, Caruso.
That's all focused by Alex Caruso, absorbing the contact and getting the finish.
And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession. 17 seconds left in the first quarter. Portis against DeRozan. Shoots over Portis. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And Junior throws it down hard.
Great look by Portis. For a young player, he really understands what they're trying to do.
At the end of one, and closely contested. 10. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and they're focused.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Backcourt pair for them is Caruso and Dosunmu. DeRozan out there with Andre Drummond, and it's White in at the third. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Celtics, was superb. He had 35 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. You know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why. Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
White setting the pick for DeRozan. Over in the corner, Caruso. And it's DeRozan misses. And so Allen will bring it up for Milwaukee. 4-point game.
And Smitty, in that 21-22 season, DeMar DeRozan proved to be one of the top closers in our game.
You're totally right, G.A. He led the NBA in fourth quarter points and finished second in clutch scoring. He embraced the challenge and thrived playing the role of the hero.
Ingles passes to Junior. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the back.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
But what a luxury knowing you have Ingles available off the bench.
And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Green, he's checked in for DeRozan. Zach LaVine comes in for White. Mann's checked in for Dosunmu. And Ball subbed in for Alex Caruso. The Bucks also changing it up. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for JaVale McGee. Chris Middleton comes in for Joe Ingles. And it's Drew Holiday in for Grayson Allen.
As graceful a 280-pounder as you're going to find, Drummond with the savage throwdown.
Nice angle on that replay with the 18. Slam king. Making things happen for the Bulls. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We've got more in store for you right at 32.
It's not enough to be a game dunker like you, Shaq.
Let's switch gears to the Chicago Bulls. They're in a tight, and that about wraps it up.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Junior really making a difference here.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
On the court for the Bucks, Giannis and Lopez hold down the post for him. Junior's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the small forward position. Offensive rebound, Drummond. LaVine wide open. Drops one in from the wing. LaVine's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Bulls.
Slick shot by Zach right off the pass. He just goes straight into his motion.
We know you need talent to win, Steve, so how critical is basketball IQ to winning at the highest level? How important is it in that equation?
Kevin, it's everything. A playoff series can turn on a single play. And the guys, you can tell the difference who has a high basketball IQ and an average IQ. It does make a difference.
2 free throws coming up. First personal foul. First team foul.
Probably why his teammates love playing with him.
Wow, well, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
I can't believe he missed those shots. Wow, he is usually lights out from there.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Here's Lopez.
Big-time improvement from Andre Drummond. He has better awareness on the defensive end.
And it's Ball in the corner. Wide open. And that one hits back iron.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Unlike a lot of perimeter-oriented teams, GA, offensively, the Bucks can really play inside out.
No doubt. And teams pack in the lane against Milwaukee, but Giannis in particular is a terrific passer. And if you leave a shooter open, he tends to find it.
The Bucks trail. Junior the pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Green. And that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist by Junior. Junior's got 3 assists in the game. DeRozan scanning the floor. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Official. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Warren, you know he's going to get to the line a few times every game.
Kobe White, he's checked in for Javonte Green. The Bucks also changing it up. JaVale McGee's checked in for Lopez. Portis comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Grayson Allen subbed in for Drew Holiday.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And a nice score that came from just attacking the rim. Huge play in this hotly contested game.
Ball from long range. The rebound by the Bucks. It's Allen on the wing. Now, here's Junior. He's covered by Ball. For the lead. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that. That one on DeRozan. Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild. Look to the future. But not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach.
Alex Caruso is checked in for Lonzo Ball. The Bucks also with the sub. Ingles is checked in. And DeRozan kicks to Levine. Here's Drummond. Ingles with the rebound. And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Now Chicago has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Caruso looking for an opening. Drummond trying to get himself free. Second chance shot. Over in the corner, Caruso. And again, no good by Chicago.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much.
Timeout for the Bulls.
You got to trust. That's the only way it's going to work. And sometimes it won't. Sometimes I'm going to execute the game plan, and sometimes I'm not. Not because I don't want to, but it's just not my day. Kevin, that is very, very good perspective.
Agreed. Thanks, David. It's stolen by Ibaka. Junior dishes to Allen. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Now it's a 5-point Bucks lead.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Ingles against White. DeRozan a screen on Ingles. To stop the run. And it's White missing.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over eager.
7-second difference. Shot and game clock. In the corner, Ibaka with it. Pass to Junior. Back to Ibaka. Out of bounds. It'll be the Bulls' ball. No ball. 12 seconds left in the third. And the foul called on Junior. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. Buck substitution. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Right side, DeRozan. Over Ibaka. No good on the last second attempt. Side quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. DeRozan out there with Green, and it's Zach LaVine. Then there's Dosunmu, and it's Mann in at the 2 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And it's Junior missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And the foul called on Junior. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Lonzo Ball is checked in for Chicago. DeRozan against Lopez. Outside, Green. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. 5 to shoot. Here's DeRozan. Shooting foul.
Second personal foul.
DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Junior. He's looking for Giannis and finds him. The kick out to Holiday. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists tonight.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
DeRozan passes to Dosunmu. Passes it the ball. Here's Dosunmu. Takes a 3. Hands it from downtown. Dosunmu's got his first 3 points of the game.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Outside, LaVine launches a 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be payback. LaVine matching 3s and making plays.
Antetokounmpo passes to Junior, and Junior throws it down.
And that's a special play coming from the 1 spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
Hey guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to see. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Bucks leading by 5. Stolen by Ball. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Now, here's Junior. He's covered by Ball. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Junior. Back to Giannis. The pass to Junior. 6 to shoot. Giannis sets a screen for Junior. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Good in the shot. Antetokounmpo's got the lead. So for the Bulls, Andre Drummond comes in for Dosunmu. And it's it's Alex Caruso in for ball. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Portis, he's checked in for Brook Lopez. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. His concern was both their inconsistency. Good shots. If you have an open three, take it. Otherwise, let's attack the rim and put some pressure on these guys. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. From downtown, and it's Junior missing. Bulls trail by 4. Caruso with the ball. Now defended by Junior. Middleton against DeRozan, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Loaded up with a lot of confidence. DeMar DeRozan can be a big-time performer.
And out of bounds is Chicago game.
How big is that? Or should I say, how big might that become? Just a brutal mistake.
And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Bulls. Left side, DeRozan. Levine against Holiday. Drummond with a screen on Hubbard. Bobbed up there for Drummond. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Bucks have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Pass to Junior. Middleton on the wing. The Bucks working the ball around. Portis kicks to Antetokounmpo. On the clock. Here's Junior. Portis trying to free himself. It's good.
Big time basket.
Trail by 4. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside DeRozan. Drummond with a screen on Middleton. Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
DeRozan simply rising to the occasion with that make. Huge shot.
Timeout call. 22 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball or just milk those last seconds away.
And so they choose.
Trip for Giannis. Normally at the stripe, he's better in the pressure moment.
And here are the Bulls now. Al Levine to tie it up. Off target from downtown. He gets the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
There's the knockout blow. No chance of getting up off the canvas now.
DeRozan for 3. And so the Bucks take the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that about wraps it up.
I already got enough. Yo. Make some VC real quick.
Yeah, you definitely make a good point about Tariq Woolen. I mean, it certainly is when you in comparison to stop start. Yeah, I mean, Tariq Woolen could be the best cornerback last year. Absolutely.
I have enough to open this pack.
I almost feel like everyone, the narrative is they're kind of bracing for a sophomore slump for Tariq Woolen. They're almost like projecting that for him, which is unfortunate. I don't think that's happening.
Shit, give me a dark matter. That's what I'm talking about.
Slight, I don't know.
At least give me a dark matter out of it. What do we get? Number 3.
And still be a Pro Bowl level corner. That's how it's
Who did it is?
Yes, the defense
Oh, that's
some of that is the deserved
Josh Giddey.
Some of that is, our true belief in some of the, we're upset a little bit. We see pieces moving. We're seeing a bit behind the curtain, so to speak, and we've seen the work put in and some of the underlying, underrated pieces. And we absolutely think this team can be greater than the sum of the parts.
Yeah, there's some guys that are on that list. I think Draymond Jones could be a top 10 player next year if he really plays to the contract Seattle gave him. There's a lot to like about his film in Denver, and maybe playing in Seattle with a better football team. His name is going to become more of a household name at that position. They have to hope, because if he doesn't, that's still the position group that is maybe the biggest question mark for the Seahawks. But nonetheless, these are just rankings. It's just the opinion of coaches, executives, scouts, and it's not the prophecy. It's not telling you necessarily these are going to be the top 10. It's just who they pick. It's a slow season before training camp. I could envision several of these defensive players for the Seahawks, especially if everything comes together. End of the season, if you did a poll, then several of them would be included in the top 10 in their position group. Coming up next, we're going to continue our training camp preview, going to the trenches, offensive line, the tackle group. We'll be checking out Charles Cross and company, looking at the Central Western depth chart, and much more. We'll get to that here in a moment on a Thursday edition of Locked On Seahawks. Our partners at eBay Motors have teamed up with Locked On Fantasy football host Vinny Iyer to bring you some of the best fantasy picks each week, all season long. Whether you're prepping for a draft or scouting the waiver wire, every week we're going to provide players that are guaranteed to fit on your roster with draft prep underway for the upcoming season. Let's see who Vinny has picked out for us on this week's eBay is Guaranteed Fit Fantasy Picks of the Week. I know Seahawks fans don't necessarily want to hear this, but when making the first overall pick in fantasy football drafts, 49ers running back Christian McCaffrey is a guaranteed fit. A healthy McCaffrey is guaranteed to see well more than 300 touches again in his first full season in San Francisco. He's the centerpiece of the 49ers offensive engine. McCaffrey checks all the boxes, including talent, usage, high floor, and ceiling, running with CMC as a guaranteed fit at number one for a smooth ride to another year of big numbers. With eBay Guaranteed Fit and over 122 million parts and accessories for your vehicle right at your fingertips, you can make your ride safe, running smoothly. Air filters, brakes, batteries, taillights, alternator, shock struts, you name it, eBay Motors have it, and they'll make sure it's the right fit for your car. Because eBay Guaranteed Fit helps you understand exactly what part you need for your vehicle the first time. So go forward, switch gears, crank the AC in the hot weather, and say goodbye to sweating it out. If your ride needs a little fixing up, because now you'll know. You'll exactly know. Always be set up for success from the get-go. With eBay Guaranteed Fit, everything the vehicle is calling for is just a click away. For the parts and accessories that fit your vehicle, just look at the green check. Get the right parts, the right fit, and the right prices at ebaymotors.com. Let's fly. eBay Guaranteed Fit, only available to U.S. customers. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply. You're listening to the Thursday edition of Locked On Seahawks. It's your host, Corbin Smith. Glad to be joined for today's show by my co-host, the well-dressed Nick Lee. And a special thanks to all the 12s out there, whether you're listening from down south in Mexico City or you're listening in nearby Portland, Oregon. We greatly appreciate you making Locked On Seahawks your first listen 5 days a week. For our everydayers, we have to switch things up with our schedule a little bit at the end of this week, but we are going to have our offensive or our defensive players, our defensive veterans that are on the hot seat. We'll be breaking that down on tomorrow's Blue Friday episode, plus, of course, our Forecast Friday. We got 2 more players coming your way. It's going to be a fun episode. You won't want to miss it. Let's get to our training camp previews, Nick. We are now to the trenches, and I know it's not the sexiest position out there, the offensive tackle spot, but in terms of importance, left tackle and right tackle are very important positions. And the Seahawks threw 2 rookies into the starting lineup on day 1 last year. And certainly Charles Cross and Abraham Lucas, they had their share of bumps in the road. As rookies, Lucas got banged up a little bit at the end of the year, but really, both these guys started at least 16 regular season games. They played really well in the playoff game against Nick Bosa and company, especially Cross gave up just 1 pressure in that game. And that really has to excite Seahawks fans now going into year 2 when both these guys have had another offseason to get stronger, to continue working on their technique. And now they know what to expect since they've already gone through their first rodeo in the NFL. That's really the essential question. Just how high is the ceiling going to year 2 for Cross and Lucas?
The 2023 Kia Sorento. It's the perfect blend of style, comfort, and adventure. You'll be well equipped for any hour with Sorrento's flexible seating and storage options. Grab a fantastic offer and start your family's next adventure in a new Kia.
Yeah, and what I really liked about these 2 is they both of them really got better as the season went on, especially Charles Cross. I think I've mentioned this before, where if you look at his game-by-game Pro Football Focus grades, it's like the I don't know, the odometer or whatever it is, how fast you go, goes from red, yellow, green. That's kind of how his grades turned out to be towards the, and as the season progressed, he seemed to get better. And Abe Lucas the same way. And in fact, Abe Lucas had his highest graded game across the board in that Week 18 game against the Rams. So we want to go on a high note there. And yeah, like you mentioned, both guys performing well in the postseason. So did they both they didn't both make Pro Bowls? They're not instant All Pros. I think some of them might have a little bit of an instant, or fans want instant gratification that way, but to me it works. And I think Charles Cross, especially, is going to be a fine left tackle in this league. what I hope happens with these two is that we forget who the backup tackles are. We just like
No, but that's got a
completely
score.
start
Just
to dismiss
dunking,
them because these two are so steady
dunking these
and
rebounds.
so present
James
and
needs to
reliable in the
double.
position where they kind of just don't even think about who's behind them because they're playing so solid and they're available. What I do appreciate that they were, despite being banged up, pretty available for the most part last year, which I really helped, or I really think helped them, in their development, getting their feet wet, getting their sea legs in the NFL, and progressing through the season. And now in year 2, you have a full NFL offseason under your belt, nutrition program, physical fitness, strength and conditioning, everything. Now you know what it's like to more to be a pro. There's a bit of money in the bank account, which probably doesn't hurt. And there's things that are kind of falling into place that weren't so much last year, just from a personal standpoint. I think they're a bit more comfortable. So I think as far as how high the ceiling is, I probably assume it's a bit higher for Charles Cross than it is for Andrew naturally. But both of these guys I could see being Pro Bowlers in the near future. It'd be quite incredible for the Seahawks to have Pro Bowl bookend tackles. And that might be a little bit of a pipe dream, but I think at least one of them has a Pro Bowl coming in the next couple years.
Yeah, that would be huge news for the Seahawks because they were able to have a top 10 scoring offense last year with 2 rookies in the lineup at the most important spots. I mean, center is also extremely important, but your tackles in the NFL with the edge rushers that you need to throw at you, especially in the NFC West, to put 2 rookies into the lineup and one of them being a day 2, third-round pick like Abraham Lucas, for them to play the way they did, it's really exciting development for the Seahawks as a franchise. But now what you've got to hope, and Rob and I have talked about this in some earlier episodes, Abe Lucas was a 4-year starter at Washington State, and so maybe he is one of those players that takes really small increment steps year to year. That would still be a big deal because he was solid last year. He was a solid starter, both these guys were. So if Abe Lucas is slightly better than he was last season, you still are going to have a pretty solid right tackle. And then you got Charles Cross, who's only 22 years old, and he did not have near as many snaps at the college level. He was an early entrant to the NFL draft. He's also a guy that came in a little bit smaller, and so I'm really curious to see. I was out there on the practice field for a few practices this offseason, and didn't get to see him in pads, so it's tough to tell whether Charles Cross really added much weight to his frame. But I'm hoping there's at least 5-10 pounds of muscle that he's added to that frame, so that he can hold up better at the point of attack against pass rushers. Power rushers are really the ones that gave him problems last year. And move guys up the line scrimmage a little bit more in the run game. I thought his zone blocking was excellent. Again, it's the sweet feet, his nickname. This guy is so nimble for a 300-plus pound tackle. But you just like to see the physicality and the strength, the anchor against power rushers. You want to see those areas improve. If he can fix those areas and take a big leap in those regards this year, he could be one of those guys that goes from being a solid starter as a rookie to being on the cusp of stardom. He's got that kind of ceiling. I don't know that Abe Lucas does, but Lucas could still be a very solid starter. And you mentioned forgetting the backup tackle. Maybe I'm wrong to feel this way, but I almost feel like I'm already there. I already have that comfort level with these two, and I believe they're going to be able to take some big steps here the next couple of seasons. And they already are solid mid-level starters, in my opinion. So you forget somewhat about the guys behind them, your Stony Forsythes in the world. I thought Forsythe played fairly well in the one game he started for Abe Lucas last year. He lost some battles in pass protection, but he's been solid.
What's up, Jace? How you doing?
Didn't get to play tackle last year. He played a few snaps at guard. That might be where his future lies with the Seahawks. Maybe his roster spot depends on that playing better at the guard spot. But away from that, Greg Island's been a practice squad guy for 3 years. Kendall Randolph is a guy that they've got playing guard. Maybe they move him up to tackle. And they've got Jalen McKinnon.
What's good with you today?
So there's a big drop-off there after the first couple of guys. They don't have any big-time veterans that they've added to the group. So you hope that these guys can have to forget about them because there are...
Oh, just chilling, man. Just chilling. Pulling anything good? You on 2K?
I don't think that's pretty unique to the Seahawks. That's probably how it is for most teams. But yeah, certainly it's you don't want to test that depth much. And
Get some of that MT you got over there, man. Share it with me. I'm gonna put a card up, buy it from me.
You say all the time the best facilities available so far, despite being picked up most of the time they were maybe calling Maywood a little street.
Who scammed you?
They could probably be one of the more solid tackle tandems in the NFL, as far as the left and right tackle on the same team in the NFL in the next year. Just if they can stay healthy, stay in this little consistent trajectory toward improvement. It's kind of weird to think that the Seahawks might not have to worry about the tackle position for a while. That's something I have to reprogram my brain for.
If you get Platinum Plus, download this and get this. Dare to dish differently.
It's just a different conversation. It's really weird to be sitting here before training camp and be like, you know what? We're set at tackle. We don't have to worry about that position for the next 3 years minimum because we've got these two guys that obviously you're hoping you don't see a second.
Who scammed you, man?
If we see that with players, then that might reopen the book a little bit. But it is a different era for the Seahawks. It's really exciting on offensive line, particularly at the tackle positions. And so this is going to be one of those spots that is really exciting to see where the growth and development is from the starter. Because you don't have a competition this year like you did last year. Right tackle Cross came in as a starter day one. These guys are going to be your two starters, so you are set, and that's really nice to have that continuity. And knowing these guys are youngsters, they're only going to get better moving forward. It's an exciting time for the Seahawks. All the offensive weapons they have, the line as a whole takes a step forward, and the tackles lead that charge. This offense has a chance to be a special unit this upcoming season. Up next, we are going to be having some love them or leave them, and we're going to have a little twist that's new to the show.
That ain't a friend, then.
Younger fans are really going to enjoy that. So we're going to be getting to love them or leave them. It's undrafted offensive free agent edition. We'll get to that here in a moment on our Thursday edition of Locked On Seahawks. I'm Corbin Smith, the lead host here on the podcast. Glad to be joined as always by Nick Lee here for our Thursday episode. Usually on our Friday episode.
That ain't a friend.
He's so nice today is because he's joining for the Thursday show. For all of our viewers out there, we greatly appreciate you making Locked On Seahawks your first listen 5 days a week. Our everydayers coming up tomorrow, defensive veteran on the hot seat. Dallas Cooper and I will be breaking it down. Plus our forecast Friday with an offensive and defensive player. Going to be a fun episode, and hope you'll be tuning in. All right, it's game time. Normally we do this on Friday, but that's usually next episode. And
there ain't no trading on this thing.
Love them or leave them, we're going to do it with undrafted offensive free agent signings. We've got 6 players. We're going to be starting with the marquee position. And the twist we're going to have here, Nick, instead of just saying you're going to love them or leave them, we get to pick 2 of the 6 players. You can do less than that if you want, but no more than 2 of these players making the 53-man roster for the Seahawks. We are going to be dishing out emojis to describe each player's game, and maybe that emoji can play into whether or not you have been making the football team. It doesn't have to, but it's going to
That's
be
crazy, man.
I'm really excited for this. Let's start love or leave it here at the quarterback position. Holt Taylor is one of the most productive quarterbacks in college football. He also holds a bunch of records in North Carolina, slinging that football all over the place. He can run the ball, scored a ton of touchdowns at East Carolina. Of course, Geno Smith and Drew Lock are on the roster. And before this year, a third quarterback making Seattle's roster seem like near impossible. But there is a rule change that maybe changes things a little bit here for Holt Taylor.
It does. I mean, not necessarily the Seahawks are going to be married to that, so to speak. But as far
That's what's up.
Naylor's, the emoji.
It's a good pull.
Was a basketball, and let me explain. Not that I don't think he's quit football to go play basketball. It's not happening. That is not why. I think he's a baller. I mean, he's just a straight baller. He was 11th in completions and 10th in passing yards in the nation last year. Just lit up the scoreboard at East Carolina. Lit up my BYU Cougars pretty good. And he was just one of those quarterbacks who, pretty systemic, and had a nice solid system at East Carolina. But he really took advantage of that. And I also used the basketball emoji for a few reasons. One, he's a distributor, like a point guard, a baller. He's distributing on the run. He can throw on the run really well, pretty good athlete. But also sometimes he was thrown to the 0 ball. Tried to chuck up too many threes, so to speak. Try to take too much on his own shoulders and try to win the game by himself. Shoot too many threes. He should be distributing like he's really good at more, like we see some basketball players sometimes. So basketball emoji for 2 reasons. He's a baller. He's a gamer. He's distribute with the best, but also sometimes he tries to chuck up.
Nah, boy.
Too many deep passes that fall short or intercepted.
Nary.
Yeah, for me, I've got a medal with the number 2 on it, and that doesn't mean he's second place. I think he's third place for the Seahawks, but I've got the number 2 because he is a true dual threat. Now, this is not one of those guys, Nick, that is going to go into the combine and run a 4.4 like Anthony Richardson. He's not that kind of an athlete. In fact, he ran in a 4.9, so he's not even the same stratosphere as Anthony Richardson. But if you turn on the tape, we're talking about a guy that's 6'3", 230 plus pounds. He is a big dude. And I'm not calling him Josh Allen. Nobody, none of these undrafted rookies are Josh Allen, but he's kind of that style of a running quarterback. He'll bolt through you. He's a guy that breaks a lot of tackles. He'll surprise you with his elusiveness, and he also has the ability to throw on the run. So I think that dual threat capability actually gives him a really good chance with this.
Sniped LeBron James.
I actually think that there's a chance that this kid plays well in the preseason. I think there's a good chance that Pete Carroll.
Got a LeBron James, a Duncan.
Chance to game the system. I'm going to make sure I have that insurance policy available in case somehow we have a disaster strike and Geno Smith and Drew Lock both get banged up in the same game. That you actually have another quarterback available to you. And no offense, but you're not having DK Metcalf throwing the ball to the receiver, or Ken Walker, the third running wildcat, or DJ Dallas. We saw what happened last year with that. So I actually, for this exercise, I think Holt Nailers is one of the undrafted rookies that has a chance to make this football team. So now I only have one left with 5 players.
I'm with you there. I'll take Ahlers too.
Yeah, so we both are in agreement on that one. Now, up next, let's talk about a guy that's a physical freak. 6'4", 200 plus pounds, ran a 4.37 at the combine. Normally, guys that have those kind of metrics, size-wise and athleticism-wise, even if they aren't productive, they usually get drafted. And Matt Landers had almost 1,000 receiving yards last year at Arkansas. So it's not like he wasn't productive, and yet he didn't get drafted. The Seahawks plucked him up as a free agent. And you and I would be in agreement probably that the reason that this kid went undrafted is because there really isn't much versatility to his game. He is truly, and this is my emoji for Matt Landers, he is a one-trick pony. Now, is he really good at that one trick? Yes, there's a chance that he could make the Seahawks roster because of that one trick. If he's able to hit a bunch of long throws, catch them in the preseason, he might be the guy that ends up making this roster, especially using 20 special teams. But he doesn't have much versatility to his game. He's not a polished route runner. I got a great flash head, but he can sure spring downfield, and he has size to be able to win those tough balls. And those kind of traits always intrigue Pete Carroll. I don't think he makes this football team, but I can see him being one of these guys that really makes it interesting with a strong preseason.
And I'm sensing a theme here. This is the second guy that carved up on BYU Cougars last year. Yeah, so certainly one trick pony like you mentioned. I went with the bomb emoji for 2 reasons. I've had a couple emojis now with a couple layers. One, he has those bombs, and he uses those bombs. He bombs quarterbacks to be effective in his game, and that's just his game. And that is his one trick, is those deep bombs. He do it pretty well. And also, I do a bomb because he is really boom or bust. He could bomb out easily in camp and you never hear from him. Or he could have like this, he's one of those training camp heroes, insert Jazz Ferguson here, kind of receiving training camp for preseason. He just kind of booms, at least in the preseason, and gets some hype. So boom or bust, and also he's got to have those bombs from quarterback. He doesn't get my second rose, so to speak.
Let's talk fullback. Now, this makes me really excited. Now, I know Seattle's not listing Griffin K-Bear as a fullback, but they should, because this guy is a freak athlete. He was a wide receiver originally at Louisiana Tech, and then last year they moved to tight end. That's what the Seahawks have listed as. And maybe you can call him just an H-back, the tight end fullback hybrid. This guy ran in the mid-4.5s. He's got good size. He's got really soft hands. Extremely productive player. Scored a lot of touchdowns at Louisiana Tech. Not exactly offensive or passing game juggernaut down there for the Bulldogs. And so this is a guy that I'm really going to be watching closely just because there's some intrigue there. I don't think he makes this football team unless somehow they do move the fullback and the Pete Carroll's like, wow, I got the second coming of Kyle Juszczyk here. Let's have him on the team. And I'm sure that there's a chance he can maybe play some special teams, but there's a lot of room to grow as a blocker. I put a unicorn as my emoji just because you don't see fullback prospects or even tight end prospects that have the pure athleticism and movement skills and explosiveness this kid has. You just got to find a way to take that ball. And Clay now, for a guy that's been a receiver most of his football life, and try to turn it into a guy that's going to be able to block and things of that nature. So that's why I think
Let's see something real quick.
for being able to play on Sundays, but there's a lot of injuries here.
Yeah, he's